Nope. What's going on with her? Allie's on there. I don't know if you can vote or not. She didn't. How are we gonna do that? I didn't talk to her. All right, I've had 6 o'clock. I'm gonna call the meeting to order. We're gonna stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance, and let's remain standing. Pastor Mike Donahoe is gonna lead us through tonight's invocation.
To the flag, United States.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible.
Allow us to grow closer as a group and nurture the bonds of community. Fill us with your grace, Lord God, as we make decisions that might affect the county officials elected or appointed, their offices, employees, and the citizens of Lee County. And continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish is for the pursuit of truth, for the greater glory of you, and for the service of humanity. We ask these things in the precious name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Donahoe. Nancy, will you do roll call, please?
Akery,
Here.
Anderson,
Here.
Book, Dallas,
Here.
Friel,
Here.
Gascoigne,
Here.
Hudson,
Present.
Huss,
Here.
Kitson,
Present.
Copine,
Here.
Naylor, present, Norberg, Pearson,
Present.
Rod,
Present.
Sheline,
Here.
Scrogstad,
Here.
White, Wilson,
Here.
Zeman,
Here.
Olson.
Here. Thank you. Under announcements, please mute or turn your cell phones off so they don't interrupt us. We'll go down to number 6, approval of minutes, board minutes. Is there any changes or corrections to August minutes? If none, they'll stand as presented. And we'll go down to 7. We have 5 Joseph Meyer resolutions on the agenda tonight, all in Woodhaven Lakes. I can read the parcels: 13-21-01, -352-008, 13-21-02, -329-0015, and 13-21-11, -428-006, and 13-21-12, -428-017, and the final one, 19-22-07, -151-021. Is there a motion to approve these Joseph Meyer resolution for parcels that I just read off there in Woodhaven Lakes? Mr. Kitson moves, Ms. Naylor seconds it. Any discussion on these? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We'll go down to zoning and planning. There's a report in your packet, but tonight we're going to mix it up a little bit. Alice is going to go to the podium and explain these as we go through each one. Alice?
Okay, good evening. Going to the zoning hearing officer this month, we have petition number 25P1651 by Rosie Telez. She is buying real estate contingent upon approval of a special use permit identified as PIN number 13-2125-100-003 and commonly known as 174 Rocky Ford Road, Sublette, Illinois, located on the east side of Rocky Ford Road, approximately 1/4 mile south of Todd Road in May Township in unincorporated Lee County, Illinois. Petitioner filed a petition for special use with the Lee County Building and Zoning Office, requesting she be granted a special use permit for the purpose of operating a church or religious facility. The parcel is currently zoned Ag 1 Rural Agricultural District and is approximately 5 acres in size.
All right, so let's get a motion to approve petition 25-P-1651. Mr. Scroggstad moves, Mr. Acree seconds it. Now discussion, is there any discussion or any questions for Alice on this petition? No discussion, no questions. We'll move on to a voice vote. All those in favor of moving this, approving this petition, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We'll go to number 2.
Petition number 25P-1652 by Rick W. Applequist Living Trust of 1341 Illinois Route 38, Dixon, Illinois, owns real estate identified as PIN number 140905300013 and commonly known as 1341 Illinois Route 38, Franklin Grove, Illinois. Filed a petition for variance with the Lee County Zoning Office seeking a variance from Title 10, Chapter 9, Section 3, bulk regulations of the Lee County Code, more specifically side and rear yard setbacks from the eastern property line to permit the reconstruction of a non-conforming building which was destroyed or damaged to an extent of more than 50% of its value by fire or act of God or the public enemy, where the zoning hearing officer shall find some compelling public necessity requiring a continuance of the nonconforming use. The circumstances constituting the practical difficulty or hardship are existing facilities such as water, electricity, and a water tank. The parcel is currently zoned Ag 1 Rural Agricultural District and is approximately 44.65 acres in size.
So is there a motion to move this petition 25-P-1652 to the zoning hearing officer? Mr. Friel moves. Mr. Hudson seconds it. Any discussion or questions on this? If none, all those in favor of moving the petition to the zoning hearing officer signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Go to number 3, Alice.
Petition number 25P-1653 by Coventine Fidus and Deanna L. Fidus as owners of real property identified as part of PIN number 160702-300-009, located at the extreme north end of the parcel in Palmyra Township in unincorporated Lee County, Illinois, filed a petition for map amendment with the Lee County Building and Zoning Office to amend the zoning map from Ag 1 Rural Agricultural District to R2 Single Family Residential District to for the purpose of re-subdividing lots 4 through 7 in the estates at Forest Hill subdivision to include a woodland preservation easement along the south border of lots 4 through 7 that would restrict the removal of trees except as may be diseased or damaged by storm. The parcel is currently zoned Ag 1 Rural Agricultural District and is approximately 0.14 acres in size.
Is there a motion to move petition 25-P-1653 to the zoning hearing officer? Mr. Friel moves, Mr. Kitson seconds it. Any discussion or questions for Alice on this? If none, all those in favor, moving it to the zoning hearing officer, the petition 25-P-1653, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. So we want to go on to the planning commission, Alice?
Petitions going to the Planning Commission in October. We have petition number 25PC81 by Coventine Fidus as owner of certain real property identified as part of PIN number 160702-300-009, located at the extreme north end of the parcel in Palmyra Township in unincorporated Lee County, Illinois, filed a petition for subdivision, preliminary plat, for the purpose of re-subdividing lots 4 through 7 in the estates at Forest Hill subdivision. Parcel is currently zoned Ag 1 Rural Agricultural District, and approval would be contingent upon the Lee County Board's approval of the zoning petition number 25P 1653, which is a request to amend the map from Ag 1 to R2. The parcel is approximately 0.15 acres in size.
Is there a motion to move the petition 25-PC-A1 to the planning commission? Mr. Cobain moves and Mr. Wilson seconds it. Any discussion or questions for Alice? If none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carried.
The second petition going to the Planning Commission is petition number 25PC82 by Coventine Fidus as owner of certain real property identified as PIN number 16-01-34-476-002 and 16-01-35-300-020, located northeast of the intersection of Kilgore Road and Twin Oaks in Palmyra Township, filed a petition for subdivision preliminary plat for the purpose of re-subdividing Lot 1 of Twin Oaks subdivision and to include PIN number 16-01-35-300-020 under the re-subdivision of Lot 1 in the Twin Oaks subdivision. The parcels are currently zoned R2 Single Family Residential District and collectively total 3.52 acres in size.
Is there a motion to move the petition 25-PC-82 to the planning commission? Mr. Wilson moves. Ms. Nancy Mueller seconds it. Any discussion or questions or comments? If none, all those in favor of moving this to the planning commission, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Would you like me to move on to the petitions coming from zoning?
Yep, we'll just
Okay.
keep going. I'm sorry.
Action coming from the zoning hearing officer this month. We have petition number 25P 1647 by Donald and Annette Early as owner of certain real property identified as PIN number 16-07-01-226-004 and commonly known as 602 River Lane, Dixon, Illinois, in Palmyra Township, filed a petition for map amendment with the Lee County Building and Zoning Office requesting to amend the zoning map for the parcel from R2 Single Family Residential District to R1 Rural Residential District for the purpose of raising and keeping livestock and/or farm animals. Parcel is currently zoned R2 Single Family Residential District and is approximately 4.14 acres in size.
Is there a motion to approve the resolution for petition 25-P-1647? I've got Mr. Gaskin moves and Mr. Copine seconds it. Any questions or comments on this? Any conditions with this, Alice, or?
No, the recommendation coming from the zoning hearing officer was a recommendation to approve.
Any questions, comments? All right, all those in favor of the petition, the resolution, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next up, we have petition number 25P 1650 by Gregory L. Husser Trust as owner of certain real property identified as PINs number 19-2206-200-011 and 19-2206-200-009 and commonly known as 582 US Route 52, Sublette, Illinois, in Sublette Township, filed a petition for special use with the Lee County Building and Zoning Department, requesting a special use permit for the purpose of skilled trades. The parcels are currently zoned Ag 1 Rural Agricultural District and total approximately 3.47 acres in size. The recommendation coming from the zoning hearing officer is a recommendation to deny as requirements of the ordinance were not met.
Is there a motion to approve the resolution for petition number 25-P-1650? Mr. Akery moves. Mr. Wilson seconds. Now we got on the table, is there any discussion or is there a reason for the denial or?
Yes, quoting the zoning hearing officer Timothy J. Slavin, according to all of the reasons stated above, referring to his report, your zoning hearing officer strongly and recommends that the petition be denied and that petitioner's property not be granted an accessory special use permit. If, however, the Lee County Zoning Board grants the requested accessory special use permit, the following conditions are suggested. One, that no outdoor storage be allowed at any time except for one semi-tractor trailer unless he obtains a separate special use permit for outdoor storage. And at his cost and with his effort, the petitioner obtain a specific IDOT assessment and written report satisfactory to the zoning administrator regarding the traffic safety and convenience effects of the transitional loading and unloading periods on the public and private roadways nearest to the subject property before a building permit or the expanded building is issued.
Any comments or questions? Mr. Acree.
My recommendation would be to follow the hearing officer's recommendation of denying. I'm pretty familiar with the place and it just doesn't look like he's made any strong efforts to turn things around there. It's been kind of it just needs to be, at this point, I don't believe it should be anything that should be approved.
All right. Any other questions or comments? I think we'll do this by roll call vote. Nancy?
Just to be clear, are we voting yay or nay, or how's the best?
I'm sorry. So a vote yes is a vote to pass, a vote no is not to pass this resolution.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll start with Sheline,
No.
Scrogstad,
No.
Wilson,
No.
Zeman,
No.
Acree,
No,
Anderson,
No.
Dallas,
No.
Freel,
No.
Gascoigne,
No.
Hudson,
No.
Huss. Kitson,
No.
Copine,
No.
Naylor. No. Pearson,
no.
Rod,
No.
Olson.
No. Motion failed. Alice, you want to go to E?
Petitions coming from the Planning Commission. We had one petition, petition number 25 PC 80 by the Lee County Zoning Office. This was a petition to amend Chapter 5 Residential Districts of Title 10, the zoning regulations of the Lee County Code of Ordinances. It was kind of a twofold petition. We are looking to amend the R1 district to limit the number of animals that would be allowed per acre per parcel. The second half was specific to the R2 single-family residential districts, and it is a proposal to allow up to 6 chickens, no roosters, in that district with specific regulations. The Planning Commission did vote in favor of amending the R1 section, but they tabled the discussion related to R2. So we are going to resume this discussion on October 6th, and hopefully we'll have a vote at that time. So there is no vote tonight.
The hearing is still going on. I think I need a motion to table this until the October meeting. Mr. Friel moves, Ms. Naylor seconds. All those in favor of tabling this till October, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thanks, Alice. We'll go to the monthly reports, administrator monthly reports. Jeremy?
Just briefly wanted to give an update to the folks and community members that are still looking for places to recycle. We do have 5 locations that was mentioned in our previous meetings throughout the county. Those are listed on our county website. If you go to our county website, leecountyil.com, it is under the Services tab, under County Recycling Locations. If you have any questions, please reach out. That's all for this evening.
Thanks. Any questions for Jeremy? Comments? All right, any board members have anything they would like to share tonight? Yes, Mr. Kitson.
Two things, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. I'd like to thank the taxpayers for being respectful of our staff in paying taxes. I was down there today. They said it's gone very well. And one other thing, some time ago, we approved a piece of property out here on Route 2 across from the cement plant to be turned into an auto repair shop. And by the other day, it looks very nice. And gentleman, Pat Mulligan's done a wonderful job with it. They put in a new parking lot and driveway, and I just think we need to acknowledge people when they do those things and improve our county. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tom. Anybody else? Jason?
No.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand. Sorry. Okay, we'll move on to public comments. We've got Mr. Greg Husser. His item was on the agenda, so you have 10 minutes to speak tonight.
I'm Greg Husser. I live at 582 US Highway 52. I've been there since February of '94. And my job is I travel for a living. I'm gone a lot. I wanted to make sure that we all understood that that's where my residence is. I was thrown into a situation here a few months back. A year ago, I tried to get a building permit. Didn't happen. The next thing I know, I've got all these I got these zoning papers that show up. I understand my place is a mess. I get that. I'm not there every day. I have been trying to clean up. I have been trying to do several things. The purpose of the building was so I could put everything inside. Obviously, that's all turned down. I paid for a permit, not realizing what was happening, that's what that was all about. I'm dealing with Alice through all of this. I don't feel that that was correct. Jared is the one sending me the permits or the zoning pink sheets. He's signed. Never once spoke with him, not once. Tell me where that goes. I'm stuck with Alice. Alice is the one that's doing all the bad stuff. When Jared should be here, the one talking to me, calling me. I got called into the office, me and Alice, and I don't remember the other gentleman's name, talked at the counter. We discussed things. Jared sat on the backside at his desk, never said a word. If Jared is the one that signed these and is finding all the problems, why is he not stepping up to the table? Why is he making everybody else do it? That's not a job that I would really want. I will state that with the denial of that and what I do for a business and who I work for, which is on the grain side, it's on the farmer side. We've made the Sublette project as far as doing a portion of that, but we're canceling. We're backing out. We're not doing it. You guys can bring in out-of-town people. I'm a local. I support local. I can see how this works. You don't want my local business, you don't get it. I can do the same right back. That's how that pretty well works. I don't need to sit here and beg. I got work all over the place. I will continue paying my taxes every year and keep that as what it is in Ag 1. And that's where we'll stay with it. It's you guys that got to sit here and answer to all the farmers and everybody else. Well, we can't find nobody. Well, he's down the street. You're right, I am. I'm not no more. So you guys can think about that for once too. When it comes to supporting local, and when local money comes back, you guys can deal with all the crews that travel in. And when there's riffraff, that's where it goes for you guys. It ain't on me. I keep everybody under myself. Very strong hand. I've got very good recommendations. I realize that where I live has been a mess. The gentleman that was mowing this year broke his hip. Caught me off guard. I don't know what else to do. That's fine. I have no more to say, but I just wanted to make sure that being thrown in with a judge or a hearing officer without legal counsel was not correct. I was on the understanding I was coming in front of the board. Instead, I am in front of a hearing officer or a judge. And the questions that were asked, I think I needed legal counsel next to me. I didn't have that option. So thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Greg, we'll go to William Hemdinger.
Good evening, everyone. My name is William Heimbigner. I'm a resident of the Village of Lee. If you haven't heard me, then you haven't heard of me, then you have not had the misfortune of paying too much attention to DeKalb County politics. There's been an ongoing saga over there. One of the requirements of the Open Meetings Act is to post a notice of all of the employee compensation packages over 75 grand. As well as post a 6-day notice for any new hires that are over 150 grand in total compensation. I wanted to first give a shout out to Ms. Huss as our local board member, who has been awesome for a couple of reasons on the topic of the Open Meetings Act. When I had mentioned some of this going on with DeKalb County, she had proactively checked and recognized that some of that information was missing from the Lee County website and worked to get that corrected in a matter of days as opposed to the months that this has dragged out over DeKalb County. And also she had helped to secure a $600,000 grant for development of local parks in Village of Lee. Has about 300 people in it. So that's a really big deal for us. The other thing I wanted to ask of the board is with the posting requirement, it does leave the option for that information as far as the website is concerned to simply say you can go into the office to get a copy of this. And that's what the county has done so far. I would encourage the county, even though it's not explicitly required by law, to make that annual compensation report of employees that are paid over 75 grand in total compensation available as a yearly report on the website. That law itself was introduced for the sake of being able to monitor things like pension spiking and stuff like that. Lee County, from everything I have seen, does an excellent job of being incredibly transparent in a lot of its business. I've worked with people from the state's attorney's office that helped me on a FOIA that ended up being around 2,000 pages, I believe. And so, I mean, a lot of the things I've seen in Lee County have been great from a level of transparency, but that would be one very particularly useful step further is to just make that employee compensation package listing available on the website so that people can look, see what it is, see who's working for the county, what they're making. That's public information, and the more readily available that is, the better. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll move on to county organizations tonight. We're fortunate to have the Hometown Leaders group with us tonight, the Illinois Extension, and then we got Ms. Kathy Book to tell us about it.
Good evening. My name is Kathy Book, and I work as a 4-H youth development educator with the University of Illinois Extension here in Lee County. And I am excited to have several of our hometown leaders. This is a program, a 4-H program that we are doing in conjunction with our Lee County board, Jeremy, and several other people as well, to teach these kids, these high schoolers, about the inner workings of the county board, how the county government works, what you guys do every month for our county. They have sat through a couple committee meetings. They got to learn all about the county government at the first day, did some leadership skills. And next week, we're going to wrap up with a tour of all of the department areas in the county as well. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, because there's a lot of departments. So I want to give a huge thank you to all of the board members who have stepped up, been a listening ear to these kids as they've learned throughout this last month, given your advice, talked about your experiences. I think they've taken a lot away from this experience, and we look forward to hearing their feedback at the end of the program. So we've got 3 of our kids here tonight. We had 6 total. We have several that were involved in sports tonight and couldn't make it, but they're all having a great time. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Kathy. I got the pleasure of being with them for a couple hours one night and fun, exciting young group of leaders. Thank you. We'll go on to reports of standing committees, county services, Mr. Scrogstad.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. County Services met September 16th at 9 a.m. We had all the department reports are in the packet. Some of the things that we dealt with, we've already passed on to the county board, and we already dealt with them already today. So that was a bulk of it. We had some of the public come and comment kind of on top of the gentleman that was here today. And that was discussed and brought to our attention. And that's all I have. Any comments, questions?
Questions or comments for Jack? Thanks, Jack. We'll go to public safety and court services, Mr. Copine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Public Safety and Court Services met last Tuesday, the 23rd of this month. The packets from the department heads that are reporting are available through the packet. Again, as much as it is repetitive, the sheriff's department had some wonderful activity only to fall prey to this Public Safety Act that was passed a while back, and again, convicted people, charged people were allowed to walk out the door. They're back on the street to repeat whatever it was they already did. So when you get your chance to express your opinion to the proper channels, I would request that you do so. Having come from law enforcement background myself, it's a grave injustice for the people that are becoming victims out here. Not to mention the headaches and stuff that it puts on our state's attorney's office. So if you can correctly direct your opinion to the proper people, I would appreciate it. I'm sure law enforcement would too. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Questions or comments for Mike? Thanks, Mike. We'll go to facilities and maintenance, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I was unable to attend the meeting, so I'm gonna have Dean give our report. Thank you.
Yeah, the building committee met last Tuesday afternoon. We went over what the maintenance department's working on. Joe Bay said that he's starting to send out some of the new rules and regulations for the building department, and we're looking forward to looking those over. If you've got any questions, I'll be glad to answer them.
Questions or comments for Mr. Friel? Thanks, Dean. We'll go to claims, Mr. Zeman.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Claims Committee met twice as usual. First one on August 20th, 9 a.m. here in the conference room. We went through 40 claims and passed all 40 of them onto the county board. We met again September 10th at 9 a.m. We went through 88 claims, which was kind of a world record for us, but a lot of them were township gravel claims, which are motor fuel tax money. So, but we muddled through them. So the minutes are in the packet. Any questions, comments? That's my report.
Any questions or comments? Thanks, Mike. We'll go to finance, Mr. G-Line.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Finance Committee met last Thursday, and the finances or monthly financials are on board. If you have any questions on those, I would take those. The most exciting thing to report is that we have wrapped up the budget. We're showing, as of right now, we're showing about a $6,000 to the good for next year's budget, and that is, Jeremy, we do have that available on board. Has been posted, so you can look at that at your perusal. Some highlights of that, we have in this year's budget, or this coming year's budget, we've added 2 staff to the sheriff's department on patrol is included in that. And so that's, once again, we're adding staff to alleviate the overtime issue that's been a problem in the sheriff's department. Other than that, we've got $1 million set aside for the next year on the case management file in the circuit clerk's office. And that's pretty much the big items that in next year's budget. The one thing I would point out that to make this work, however, we did have to do some transfers, specifically 3 transfers to make the budget work, and that was one out of the public safety area. The solid waste has been running strong with the tipping fees. Now, by ordinance, we have to maintain $2 million in that fund. So we are sweeping the excess out of that fund and using that in county general, and then 200,000 out of capital. So it's a strong budget, but again, it's not exactly where I would like to see us be, where we're rebuilding our reserves after, especially with the things that facilities and maintenance has put into place. But it's a lot better than where we started, which was $1.5 million in the hole. So anyway, so that's my report, Mr. Chairman. If there's any questions, I'd take them.
You got a 14 million plus budget and you got $6,000 left over. That's pretty tight,
That is correct, Mr. Chairman.
And I want to thank Jeremy, Finance Committee, and all the department heads. I mean, you guys had many meetings to put that together, and I appreciate your hard work and diligence in getting it done. So thank you.
Just as a reminder of how I process, because we, with folks at home and whatnot. So we will be, Finance Committee, at our next regular meeting in October, we will be passing the finalized budget onto executive to be considered, to be laid over in October, and then passed in November. So there is still time if there's questions, comments, and from county board members or whoever. There's still opportunity for public comment.
Any questions or comments? Jim? No, thanks, Jim. Executive Committee, your minutes are in your packet. Do you guys have questions or comments? If none, we'll go on down to reports of other committees or appointments. Ms. White's not with us tonight for the Board of Health, so we'll go to 911. Mr. Hudson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In addition to the report that's already been submitted to the board by Director Dallas, we had a meeting this afternoon at 3:30, and information is that one TC remains in training with another TC, a new TC scheduled to start on October 2nd, and to replace TC Hicks, who is scheduled to retire in mid-November. Radio infrastructure and maintenance continues to be discussed, and a draft fiscal year 2025-2026 budget was presented by Director Dallas. Our next meeting will be October 30th at 3:30 at the ECC 911 building. End of my report, sir.
Any questions or comments for Keen? Thanks, Keen.
Thank you.
Blackhawk Hills, are about Tri-Counties. Mr. Norberg's not here, so we'll go to Blackhawk Hills. Lee Ogle Enterprise Zone, Mr. England.
Blackhawk Hills Regional Council meeting was actually canceled on Monday and is postponed until October 27th. Legal Enterprise Zone did not meet this month, and they will be meeting October 8th. So at our next board meeting, I'll have an update for you.
Thank you. Lee County Industrial Development Association, Lucida, Mr. Acree.
LCIDA did not meet in September, Mr. Chairman. Our next meeting will be scheduled for October 8th.
Okay, thanks, Reed. Surma, Mr. Zeman.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. No meeting. There'll be a meeting in October, the day of the board meeting, but I'll be down there anyway. CIRMA stands for County is Illinois Risk and Management Association. It's an insurance pool that we belong to, have for many years. So in insurance issues, things like that. I just thought I'd let the audience know that that's what CIRMA stands for. But anyway, next month I'll have a report.
I think Lee County was one of the four founding
Yes.
founding counties
Yeah,
of,
30 years ago.
yep. Any questions or comments for Mike? Thanks, Mike. We'll go down to UCCI, Kitson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excuse me. We did have a meeting this month. We've been talking about having some regional meetings and asked them to move out to where more people could attend the meetings. And to that end, they will have a meeting at Sauk Valley College on December 8th. There'll be more announcements. They just really had put together the schedule of 4 regional meetings in December. They asked us a time frame. We told them we thought 5 o'clock in the evening would be better to get more attendance. But I would encourage everybody that can to attend that meeting. It's a great opportunity to see what goes on with United Counties Council of Illinois. And there is some grants coming available for cemetery repair for cemeteries that have been let go. And we talked about that with Jeremy earlier, but they can be townships, counties that can't be privately owned. But that information is out there. They do have to be applied for by late October. That's all I have unless there's questions.
Any questions or comments for Tom? Thanks, Tom. Illinois Association of County Board Members, Mr. Copine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Illinois Association of County Board Members met last Tuesday in the afternoon. The main topic of conversation during that meeting was in reference to the battery backup system and how things are going to unfold there. They're not sure just quite how things are going to unfold, but they are watching it. The attorney and also Kelly Murray are watching it from Springfield. The word coming out, though, that came out during the meeting was the fact that although the local counties have the authority to set rules and regulations governing that, the thought process that came out of the meeting is that battery backup systems will probably end up in about the same status that solar and wind did. As put by one of the members down in Springfield, the counties do all of the legwork and the state takes over. So that's what the anticipation is. It was also mentioned that as far as the township consolidation, there's been very little, if any, talk at all on that. And I think that's kind of sound like it's over with. So other than that, that's all I have to report at this time. We do have another meeting coming up the 17th of October. That is the annual meeting. So I may try to attend that in person. There's a lot of good information will be coming out of that one also. And that's all I have.
Any questions or comments for Mike? Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
We'll go down to unfinished business. Is there a motion to approve the financial and auditing policies and procedures updates ordinance? It was held over from August. Mr. Sheeline moves, Mr. Wilson seconds it. Any discussion? If none, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We go down to B, the establishing the regulations for open burning for unincorporated Lee County. It was held over from August, but due to recent changes, in fact, we had some more changes this morning to it. I'd entertain a motion to hold it over till October. Mr. Hudson moves, Ms. Naylor seconds it. Any discussion on holding this over? We're just trying to get it right. So if none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I have no items under new business. So I have 3 appointments. Reappointment of Tyler Burke, the Sublette Fire Protection District Board of Trustees. Appointment of Charles Plock as Commissioner of Lee County Housing Authority Board. An appointment of Deb Tranchusco as a board member to Lee County Emergency Telephone System Board. If there's no objections, I'd like to motion to approve all 3 of these at the same time. Mr. Copine moves, Mr. Wilson seconds it. Any discussion on approving all 3 of these at once? If none, all those in favor of doing all 3 at once, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Now I need a motion to reappointment of Tyler Burke Sublette Fire Protection District Board of Trustees, and Charles Block, like I said, to Lee County Housing Authority, and Deb Trankusco, Board Member of Lee County Emergency Telephone System. Ms. Naylor moves, Mr. Kitson seconds. Any discussion? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. I don't have anything for executive session tonight. Is there a motion to approve? We do have a quarterly treasury report, so I'd entertain a motion to approve the county officers' reports and quarterly treasury reports. Ms. Naylor moves, Mr. Kitson seconds. Any discussion? If none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Is there a motion to approve the monthly revenue reports, claims paid and vacation, and payroll paid? Mr. Wilson
So moved.
moves. Mr. Anderson seconds. Any discussion? If none, Nancy, would you do a roll call, please?
Wilson,
Yes.
Seaman,
Yes.
Acree,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Dallas,
Yes.
Freel,
Yes.
Gascoigne,
Yes.
Hudson,
Yes.
Huss,
Yes.
Kitson,
Yes.
Copine,
Yes.
Naylor,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Rod,
Yes.
Sheline,
Yes.
Scrogstad,
Yes.
Olson.
Yes. Motion carried. Is there approval, board member mileage and per diem? Mr. Kitson and Mr. Wilson seconds it. Any discussion? None. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I need a motion to adjourn, Mr. Wilson and Mr. Sheline. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.